Hi everyone, I'm JD, welcome back to my channel. So I've got my Traveler's Notebook collection here, and since the last time you saw me, you would have only seen this one, my Chic Sparrow Traveler's Notebook in deluxe, personal size, in toffee colour, Mr. Darcy. And well, since then, yeah, my mum actually wanted to give me a gift, and every now and then she likes to do that. For example, once I got an icebreaker jacket from her so that when I wore it, back when I was in Melbourne in winter, when I wore it, it would feel like a big hug from her. And that whenever I wore it or saw it, that I would think of her and how much she loved me, that kind of thing. And just there's been other gifts like that in my life that I had or got from her with that kind of meaning behind it, and that speaks to me obviously because gifts is my love language. And yeah, when I do see an object, I do think of the person and the meaning behind it, the heart behind it, and yeah, feel love from it. Anyway, so she wanted to give me a gift, and she just transferred the money into my account basically and said, you choose something. And what I ended up choosing was a Traveler's Notebook because well, she said I could spend it on anything to do with like craft items or anything, and I was thinking originally like a paper trimmer or scrapbook paper or a crocodile or something, but then I thought no, they're not really that meaningful because like the paper trimmer, it's just utilitarian, you just use it. And if it was a craft supply that I used in a journal, like you give it away eventually or you sell it, so then you don't really have it anymore. So what I decided was I wanted something that would last forever and that would meant something to me, and this is perfect, the Traveler's Notebook, because this cover will last me forever and I can always use it, and every time I use it, and I'll use it regularly, I will know it's from my mum and think of her. And yeah, she even wanted to put this inscription here, so it's got my name from 2018, and this is the one I've had my eye on for so long. So, okay, I just wanted to kind of chat about Traveler's Notebooks and what I've kind of learned in this video. I'm sorry I didn't do an unboxing of these two. I'll get to this one later. Because I didn't have a camera and I was house sitting, so I just didn't have a chance to do an unboxing with this one. But basically, what I wanted to share is this video is going to be all over the place, sorry. I wanted this one for so long. It was inspired by Amity Bloom. She has one. Loved it, fell in love with it, wanted one for so long. And I raised the money to buy this through sales of my journals. And so thank you so much to everyone who helped me get this one. I did do an unboxing of this one. I'll show you, or I'll link the video below of the unboxing of this, and also the setup video, so you can see how I've set it up. And this is my junk journal journey journal. That's what this one's for. But what I learned basically is that it isn't me. I do love it. I still love it and everything because of all that meaning behind it, with the connection to Amity Bloom and the support from so many in the community who helped me to get this. And I will still, you know, use it and love it, and it'll be fun and everything. But I just, when I look at it, it isn't me because it feels so formal and stiff and like a briefcase, for a business person going to an office. And just because it's so plain, and like it is beautiful, I love it, but just not really me. And I just look at it and I go, wow, there's no personality or character to it. And yeah, so when I got these two, this is the one I had my eye on overall, besides this one because of the Amity Bloom connection. This is the one I really wanted, that I had my heart set on because it's the colour that I liked, although a long story with the colour, but I was hoping for a more blue tone to it. It's ended up being more green, but I like the turquoise anyway, and I'm growing to love it. But I love the ink stains and the ink drops and the cup rings. I requested one or two on the front and however many on the back, and as many ink drops as possible, as whatever happened was what I got. But I love that this one has lots. As soon as I opened it, I was like, I love that the markings on this one, really love it. And I went all out with this one since it's a gift from my mum. So I got the deluxe version, which means it has the stitching and the pockets, front and back, and the pen holder. And I got the inscription too, so I just went all out with this one, so that this is the one I'll use all the time. As I was thinking as a daily, and so I'd always pick it up every day and think of my mum. And yeah, as soon as I saw this one compared to this, I was just like, yeah, this one is so me compared to this. And that's what really, really showed me that fact. And yeah, so this one I am just loving. It's the B6 slim size, so same height as this personal size but a bit wider, which is perfect because I actually do struggle a little bit with how narrow these inserts are. As I'm a writer, I like to journal with lots and lots of writing, so this wider page is better for that for me. Alright, now this one, there was still money left in my account that my mum transferred over. So there was enough to get, well, almost enough to get another one. I chipped in a little bit, basically paid for the shipping. But I just did the same thing because most of it, the journal itself was pretty much from my mum. Got some cup rings on the front, and this one didn't come with as many markings, but that's okay. I really love this colour. At first I was like, wow, that's really dark. On the website it's a much brighter blue, and I was like, not sure if I like it, but I absolutely love it. Again, because it's me. The blue is me. The cup rings and the markings, I love that ink drops because it's got that more connection to writing. Love the inscription, and this is the pocket size, and this is, sorry, did I say this is Odyssey and Hera colour? This is also Odyssey, which has the cup rings, and I think it's more a distressed leather. I'm not too sure, but it is much softer than this one, which is also something I like. This is just so stiff, and it will mould eventually, I'm guessing, but these already come nice and soft, and they feel great. And this is in the colour Apollo. So I just got the plain, and that means no pockets, no stitching. So there you can see, like that. And I wanted this size, again inspired by Amity Bloom. She has a pocket Mr. Darcy Toffee, and I was originally wanting to get a pocket Mr. Darcy and Toffee to be like her and have the same two that she inspired me with to get these two. But now that I've seen these, I'm just so glad I went with this one because it's me. It's really me. That's just too formal for me. Loving this, and this has ended up being the one I have used the most so far, and this has become my little daily where at the end of the night, just before I go to bed, I write one page each. If lots happened that day, or if I have lots to get out, I will do a 2-page spread, but it's just really quick and simple. Oh, and I bought the inserts off Chic Sparrow website as well, but I took them apart, took the staples out, and hand bound them with my own cover. And I really love how this one looks. I chose the covers for them, and they're all so pretty. Aren't they gorgeous? All different kinds of blue. And yeah, so this one, I'll just show you a little flip through of what I've done so far. It's just a daily, and it's nothing fancy. It's just get my thoughts down at the end of the night, and I tried to, make it pretty and beautiful, and I will hopefully do that in the future, but it just became a writing one, really, as you'll see later on. This is when my football team won the premiership, so this is my favourite page in here. It just looks so cool, as well as the fun fact, but more stuff here, and then, yeah, it's just straight writing. So for me, it's kind of boring. It doesn't really inspire me, but I find it helps me to write. I would like to combine writing with making the pages look pretty, but if I'm journaling, I guess that's the main thing at least. But yeah, not sure what I'll do with the other inserts, if I'll keep just going straight ahead or if I'll do something different, like a quote book or an inspiration book. But I really do want to make them look prettier. But I love that I'm using it. That's the main thing. Also, I got this, what do you call it? Like pockets thingy with the pouch from a shop on Etsy. And I like this to keep my bits of ephemera and cutouts or things that I've collected in my day. And it came with these freebies, which was fun. So this is a bit of ephemera that I've collected from my time in the musical. That came from the t-shirt that we all got. And so I was going to stick that in, but didn't have a string to stick it in yet, so I'll do that later on. But this was the freebies. There's some stickers in there, and I actually used some of those stickers on this page. They're really cool stickers, actually. So I'll buy from them again, I reckon, because I would like to get one for this size too. Alright, yeah, sorry, this video, I've had these for a while now and just trying to get all my thoughts out about these journals. This one I haven't really used, but this is the dashboard. I bought a dashboard from Chic Sparrow, and luckily, if you saw this journal that I made quite a while ago, I made it for me, and it was going to be my junk journal, but it didn't work for me. It was kind of too embellished for me, and so I took it apart and just kept the cover because I love the cover so much, and it fits in so well because it's turquoise, the butterflies and vintage. So I kept the cover, and I'm glad that I could use it in this dashboard because it's really pretty and it inspires me. When I open it up and I go and see that, I'm just like, yes, that's so pretty. And then did the same thing. Took this apart, the insert, and hand bound it and put my own cover on it. I haven't done it yet for these other inserts, but that's what the inserts look like. Here I was just playing. I tried to make a list of all the journals that I made. Don't like it. It was just to get my thoughts down. This is me writing my notes when I'm at church, during the message, writing the notes. The idea is more for this just to be it goes in my bag. This is the only one that I take in my bag all the time. And this is the one that I can just write any notes in. So one will just be random notes and stuff. But I would like one to be more pretty and beautiful and more meaningful, I suppose. So this one I tried to start off with that, you know, documenting my team winning on this page, documenting my love of Daphne's diary on this page, and that's as far as I got. So I'm not entirely sure how I want to use this. It could just be an on-the-go journal and that kind of thing. So that's the one that's always in my bag. This is the one that's always next to my bed to write in just before I go to sleep. And this one is what I use to record my junk journal journey. And yeah, so things like journals to make, custom orders to make, my own journaling that I wanted to do, craft ideas, Etsy ideas, YouTube ideas, and now I can tick this one off, the Chic Sparrow TNs, finally sharing this video. My wish list, which quite a few have been ticked off, or well, some. Journals to buy, these are the people I want to buy journals from. An ever-growing list. Happy mail to send, that's an ever-growing list too. Ongoing things to buy, and yeah, this kind of became a checklist journal. I do want one with a to-do list as well, so I can tick that off daily. I want to use one journal to write a list of all the journals that I've ever made, so I can number them and just quickly see all the journals. Thinking I want one also to write, I don't know, I guess all of the places that I purchase my supplies from, if I ever need to go back and find out where I got something. Etsy shops that I like, that kind of thing, YouTube channels I like, I don't know, anything to do with junk journals will go into this TN. And I'll just figure out how I want to split up the inserts later on, I guess. But yeah, that's where I've got up to so far with these journals and how I've been using them. And yeah, really excited to have these. Just so amazing, so thankful for my mum to get these ones for me, and I just love them. These ones have my heart. This one, not so much because it's just so formal, but always will still be meaningful in my life because of the people who helped me get this, and because it's the one that started the journey, and of course the inspiration from Amity Bloom. So yeah, alright, I think that's all I wanted to say about these. I don't know. I was hoping to do more of an unboxing at the start so I could share my thoughts on these journals, and so that you could get an idea of what they look like, and in case you wanted to get a TN and you weren't sure what kind to get, these are the 3 sizes I've got and the 3 different styles and colours, and they're my setups, and I hope it was helpful as well, not just me rambling and talking. I also hope someone out there found it helpful if you're thinking of getting a TN. So, or if you already have one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back with another video later. Bye.